TikToks versus YouTube Shorts. Which one should you be using to grow your home business so that you can blow up this year? Well, my name is Karin Angelly from KarinAngelly.com. I teach and train network marketers how to build their business in the online space. And today I want to talk all about TikTok versus YouTube Shorts. Where should you be spending your time and how can you get the best bang for your buck? Well, listen, I'm here every single week giving you tips, tricks, and training on how to build your network marketing business. So go ahead and tap that subscribe button because I want to help you in any way possible. And listen, stick around with me till the end because I want to share with you how you can actually start attracting leads and sales straight to your business completely on autopilot. So stick around with me till the end because I want to share with you exactly how you can get a part of my free training so that you can learn how to do that. All right, friends, TikTok versus YouTube Shorts. I'm not going to lie. TikTok has stolen the hearts of so many marketers, and it's no joke because seriously, it's one of the easiest platforms to grow a following on organically without having to pay for ads or do all kinds of crazy things. That's what I love about TikTok, and that's the reason it's stolen my heart quickly. And let's talk about YouTube Shorts as well because I feel like people think that it's only TikTok or it's only YouTube Shorts. I'm going to talk about how you can actually use both together to actually grow a raving fan base that wants to buy your products, that want to join your team, and that you can actually grow a home business that you absolutely love. So I actually got started on TikTok recently because I was actually getting curious about YouTube Shorts. I had been playing around with creating YouTube Shorts, not really getting a whole lot of traction and not really sure what the reason for that was. And because I am such a curious person and I like to figure out different social media platforms, I thought to myself, I think maybe if I want to get good at YouTube Shorts, I might need to take a look at TikTok and see what's working over there and see if it translates to YouTube Shorts and actually see if I can make this work. So that's ultimately what got me testing TikTok because I was curious, how can I get my YouTube Shorts to actually blow up? Because I knew people out there were actually creating YouTube Shorts that were blowing up, but I didn't know what specifically was working for them and why it was working for them. So what I figured out is that getting on TikTok and actually creating TikToks that were effective were actually what was making things blow up with my YouTube Shorts. What I learned is that TikTok and YouTube and actually all the platforms like Facebook and Instagram, they're all competing with TikTok, trying to get some stake in this short form video because more and more people are flocking to short form video because it's quick consumable content that people want to see. So it's an easy way to learn something fast, do something quickly, and you can generally see some pretty awesome results quickly. That's what people are looking for right now. And that's the reason that TikTok has blown up so much. So what I discovered is once I figured out what people on TikTok were looking for, what kind of formats people were looking for, how long the videos should be, what was trending on TikTok, what I found is that when I found videos that were starting to do really well on TikTok, if I took those videos and I used them as my YouTube Shorts, I was finding that my YouTube Shorts were blowing up more than when I was just creating something randomly on YouTube trying to figure out what worked over there. What I've discovered is that TikTok, like I said, is informing all other platforms of what short form video should actually look like. So once I learned the basis of what works on TikTok, I took that very same content and I used it on YouTube Shorts and saw them doing really well. I even saw them doing really well on Instagram as well. And that's what I love about this right now is that this is so influential that maybe it won't even do as well on TikTok, but then you take it to these other platforms and these other platforms want a piece of this short form video pie that they're putting so much energy into making sure that your content is pushed out to other people. No time in history has short form video or even anything in social media been so influential. And that's the reason I think that just get on the short form video train. Like if you haven't thought about doing it, it's time to jump into that short form video train. Now, what I love about short form video is that I can actually take that short form video, give people quick pieces of content, snackable pieces of content, and then push them to places like my YouTube channel where they get even more from me, even more value that I can teach people. So if I'm making my content educating, entertaining, both at the same time, I'm able to get that snackable piece of information in front of them, and then I'm driving them, I'm funneling them to other places like YouTube or even using my YouTube Shorts to get some more traction on my YouTube channel. I'm absolutely loving what this is doing for all social media platforms at this point. So how do you take your TikToks and actually use them on your YouTube shorts so that they actually do well? The first thing you really got to consider is you absolutely must take off the watermark, okay? Other social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook are not loving when we take our TikToks and we just bring them straight over to those other social media platforms. You must take the time to get rid of that watermark, that TikTok watermark, because a lot of social media platforms will see that and they will give your content less airtime because they want you to be creating actual content. You've already created some amazing content, so you should absolutely be using it again, but make sure that you're using it properly so that you actually get the airtime that you want with your short form video. So use platforms like musicaldown.com, snaptic.com to actually remove that watermark so that you can use it in other places, so that you can start to see your uptick in engagement and growth on your other social media platforms. So in my opinion, it's not TikTok versus YouTube Shorts versus Reels. It's actually everything together. But what I've learned is that if I take my TikToks, I start with TikTok and I distribute it to other platforms, what I'm finding is that things are just doing so much better than if I start on another platform and pull it over to TikTok or somewhere else. So that's what I've discovered. That's what I've tested. That's what I am seeing is working fabulously at this point. And I think that if you're not doing this, you are totally missing out on creating your fan base, creating a raving fan of people that want your products, that want to learn more about you, that want to connect with you, that want to hear what you have to teach them. This is a great way to create an audience online so that people come to you instead of you chasing after them in your business online. So listen, I shared with you at the beginning of this video that I wanted to share with you a totally free training where you could learn how to actually start attracting people straight to you on autopilot, where you get people coming to you in swarms, wanting to know what you're selling, wanting to connect with you more, wanting to buy your products, join your team. If that's interesting to you, I actually left a link for you in the description where you can actually grab that training from me and start learning how to attract people to your business on autopilot without you having to message strangers like crazy, without you having to connect with friends and family that have already said no. You can actually get people coming to you in your business 100% on autopilot, signing up for your products, signing up on your team. I know because this is what happens for me, and I left that totally free training for you in the description where you can actually figure out how to do this for yourself. So go ahead and check out that link in the description. Can't wait to hear how it helps you, and I want to see you grow your unicorn empire.